Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. Today is Monday, the 3rd of February, 2025. It is an absolutely beautiful sunny day out. And as the old wives' tale goes, or whatever, how the 3rd of the month goes, that's how the rest of the month will go. So, okay. Yes, I did a live yesterday. No, it didn't load. It disappeared on me. It was gone. It was just gone. I don't know where it went to. If you hear some racket, it's Ruthie. She's behind the curtain here trying to cause havoc. So, but we did have a good live yesterday, and I thank everyone for joining us. I'm sorry, those of you that didn't join us, you missed it, but that's okay. There was really nothing really going on. It was just a regular Sunday live. And yesterday, our church service was canceled because it was a miserable day. It was windy, snowing, um, lots of swirling snow. I was worried that people were going to get stuck in my driveway. Um, yeah, it was not good. It was not good. So we decided to cancel because most of the ladies are in their 70s and 80s, and this can be really treacherous for them. And we knew they wouldn't be able to walk it. So, anyway, this video today is going to be a tutorial on how to do lacing. I decided I was going to show it. I asked people yesterday on the live if they would like that. So here it is. My video may run a little bit longer. We'll see. All right. So what you want to start out with, you want to get, it can be anything, right? You can cut a piece of cardboard. You can cut, these are wonderful because they're already pre-cut. They've got a kind of fabric covering to them, and they come in a variety of sizes. Now, what I did with mine was, because I always like to have a cushion between there, I was given this huge big thing of flannelette one year from Juliet for Christmas. It's from Dollarama, cheap, under $5 for a big piece. You can buy the squares, but they're a little bit thicker. So, and if you can't find them at your local Dollarama, Dollar Tree, go to Walmart. They should have them there. So, then what I did was I took some Elmer's glue and I glued this piece of flannelette down because I like something between the board and my cross stitch. And besides that, it gives it a cushion. And this is especially important if you've got beads, okay? Because it'll just give it that little extra so that the beads can sit better. So you cut it out. Doesn't matter how, like this was even, but then, yeah. So as long as the ends are open, okay, like that, okay. So then what you do is I ironed, I ironed my February, and I ironed the March one too. Oh, and what else you will need? Crochet cotton. Now, go to your local thrift store. This one was, I think, at the thrift store in Arburg, $5.50. Okay. Now, I choose white. I do have green and other colors and 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 they're okay if you're using a different, you know, colored fabric or something. You don't have to color coordinate it. That's not what that's not the point of it. So, and try to get the thicker crochet cotton, like this this one. They do come in very thin crochet cotton that's almost like thread. I wouldn't, because it's got a lot more give over time. Now, lacing has been something that's been done for hundreds of years, because that's all that there was. There was no staples. There was no, well, there was glue, but there was no nothing else. Okay, so you can get a lot for cheap, and you need a needle. Now, this is the only needle I came across. I know I have other ones, but I don't know. I put them away, and I always say I'm putting them in a safe place. Okay, so then what you do is you make sure that you've got your board that is just a little bit bigger than your stitching. Okay, all right, and you know, you can have you can go for a bigger board and have more of a border. It's totally up to you. Now, I'm not anal retentive, so I really don't measure it. I eyeball it. I see if that's the way that I like it. Go up here a little bit more. And I just do it what makes me happy. And but I mean, you can do it anyway. Okay. And this is something that you can do for anything. You can do a round one, oblong. It doesn't matter, as long. That's why these boards here are so nice. Because I don't know about you, but cutting them is very difficult. Like, you have to use an X-Acto knife, and I don't have the upper body strength like I used to. And I mean, you can measure this too. You can measure this. Now, I am and because I'm not yeah. Okay. I am just really not. If it fits, it fits. What are you going to do? Right? If you want to be fussy and have everything, like, everything has to matchy and all of that, go ahead. If you're happy with doing that. Now, I would not have it that the top is like this, has a border like this, and the bottom has like this. No, I wouldn't do that. Okay? But I just rather eyeball it. And Oh my gosh. You think that you're doing good here, and then no. I used to crochet with this. Small crochet hooks. I made tablecloths. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I made a lot. And you want to make sure you've got a good length of the crochet cotton. Okay. And you'll see why in a minute. Now, let's see. Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I get that in there? Okay, where is my, get my, whoops. I love my needle threaders, but they get caught on everything. Okay, so go like this, do like that. Now you can get ones with bigger eyes on them. This just happened to be the one that was in easy reach. So thought I had it on this one, but okay. Oh, that worked out good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, the reason why you want to have a longer, and now you can choose. You can choose to use a single one or a double length. That choice is up to you. I think I'm going to go double. Okay. So now make sure there. Now a bigger one, you can tape it. Oh, let's see. Go down here a little bit more. If you want to, you can tape it so that it holds it. What you can also do is, and what I might do here is, I might just put a little dab of glue in the corner. Just to hold it. And just enough. Oops. Or what you can do is, just a minute. Where is it here? Everything goes flying. Everything goes flying. Okay. There are these little clips. You can use anything. And you can clip this. This actually works better. No, it's going to go. That's going to go up a little bit. So that. Now, you can pin it. Just find what works for you. You know, what works for me may not be what works for you. Okay. Ready? And make sure that it's snug. It's snug on there. That's better. Okay. So, to me, that's, and see here, it's not, it will tighten up. Okay. It will tighten up. Do I have any more of them? No, I don't. So, but as you mount it, it will tighten up. Like as you lace it, it will tighten up. There. And this is the real tedious part, I would say, to do this. And I think it can go over a little bit this way. And you can play with it as much as you, or as little as you want to, you know, until you're satisfied with it. It's not how anybody else would look at it, it's how you would look at it. So I'm okay with that. So then you take this and you start in the middle on your shortest end. Now, if it's a square, it doesn't matter which end. And then you start in the middle. And you make sure that you anchor it really well. Okay? Because you don't want this coming loose. Okay? So, that's how that is. Okay? So, I've got it nice and tight. So, then I go on the other side. Now, if you've got a lot of fabric, I would suggest cut that extra fabric off. You know, like if it meets in the middle, well, yeah, cut that off. Now, what I do is I give it I go double in there. And then this is all you do. You just go back and forth. And you work your way out to the side. Okay? From the center, you work your way out to the side. Then that will give you the opportunity to make sure that it's where you want it to, okay? So, but don't pull it so hard that there is a risk of the Aida or linen or something tearing on the back, okay? And you can make the lines up and down however it is. Close together, far apart. I wouldn't do them too far apart though. Okay. And then as you're putting the needle in, you pull it tight. Okay. Because it and don't put it too close to the edge, okay? Because in time that could unravel, okay? So this is how you go. And it does take a little bit of elbow grease. Ouch. And if you can get a darning needle, it's better than a sharp one. Because you don't want to bleed all over your... You don't want to bleed all over it. So you just continue on. And the corners, you can do them whatever way that you want to do them. You can do them as a square. You can do them as a miter. You can do whatever it is that you would like to do. You know, because you're not going to see it anyways. I think I can go one more here. Yep. And also the reason why you want to give yourself enough of this crochet cotton so that you're not having to stop and start. And make sure you anchor it really well so that it doesn't unravel. Okay? At the start and at the end. Okay. So this is where I'm at right now. Okay? It does not take long. Of course, the bigger the project, the longer it's going to take, right? So then when you do the other side, like when this is all done, and you do the other side, you can do it whatever way that you want to do it. And it's always good to try and get your corners as tight as possible, okay? And then you just go the other way and then you're done. So I'm just going to continue on with this. Now, after this, I am going to be stitching on Calico Chicken. And Charlie's Official Store is the designer focus of the month. And she's got lots of good things. Plus, it is that she's got a special discount for my viewers for certain items. Okay. Which is the discount code is EVA15 altogether. And then you will get 15% off. Now, I know that there's some people don't like full coverage. That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to participate. You don't have to buy something from Charlie's Official Store. Nobody's saying that you have to, right? It is a choice. And the price of the charts is just the same as others. Like I was looking at Joan Elliott designs on 123 Stitch, and they were like $15, $16. And that was on sale, and that was Canadian. And so, you go to Carolyn Manning, it's the same thing, right? You go anywhere and you look at the prices. If it is that you don't want to do them, I understand. Not everybody is going to be interested in doing full coverage, counted, or anything to do with the challenge. That's okay. I love you anyways. And it's just for those of you that choose to. Now, I find that Colette has been very, 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 very good to me. She's the owner of Charlie's Official Store. They do raise money, and they're Canadian, okay? So that is a plus, especially for those of us here in Canada. I like to support Canadian designers. And, but if you prefer to do a stamped project, go ahead. If you decide you're just going to work on whatever it is, that's fine too. It's okay. It's just that the challenge for February is lovebirds. And so I am working on Calico Chicken, and Calico Chicken should be up now. And as part of the store. And the sale goes on for the entire month of February. I think that's wonderful. Thank you, Colette, for doing that. That is wonderful. So, it's all, and they do have stamped, and they do have paint by numbers. They do have diamond painting. Not sure what else. I can't remember. Sorry, Colette. I don't have it in front of me. But there's a lot there. And if there's something that you like, you've got the entire month to choose what you would like. And if you would like to donate to their charity, which helps animals in need, and I do, I just added 10% on there. It's not a lot, but you know what? A little bit can do a lot. if you've got everybody just adding $1 on there, it can do a lot of good. It can do a lot of good. And when I used to live in Ontario, when my husband passed away, we always supported the Farley Foundation. And here in Manitoba, I support the Winnipeg Humane Society. So I'm really big into animals. And please remember to spay and neuter your pets. Help control the pet population. That's so important. And, but yeah, you do. Oof. I will, I will show you later. I'll post a picture of this when it's all finished, okay? The front and the back. But I mean, this is so easy. It is so easy. Now, of course, if you have arthritis problems, okay, you may want to just do glue. You may want to do tape. You can do staples. Sometimes you can do staples. And that would be okay on the ones with the wooden, the wooden boxes, that look, the painter's boxes. And you can buy these things at Dollarama, Dollar Tree, Michael's, and there goes Ruthie. She's got the zoomies again. Probably Walmart. In the States, Hobby Lobby. Joann's Fabrics, maybe at Tractor Supply. I don't know because I've never been into a Tractor Supply, but they do have some interesting things in there. Just look for them. And it doesn't have to be expensive. Like all of this here, because I don't use much of the crochet cotton. So that's nominal. That's like, especially if you get it at a thrift store. You can go to Sally Ann, Value Village, and so then one of these ones on this size, there was two for $1.50, I believe. So 75 cents, maybe 75 cents for the flannelette. Little bit of dab of glue. It's hardly even worth it, 1 penny. Yeah. So cheap like borscht. But mind you, borscht is probably expensive now. Yeah. So you just continue on. I'm just going to finish until I'm going to continue on with this until I'm finished with this thread. And you can go back down. You can, it does not matter. it's whatever it is that you feel like. This is very personal how you do this. Now, I prefer to do lacing versus you go to Michael's and they use staples. They use tape, which comes off eventually. The staples could rust eventually. But this is cotton. And so you know that it's, yes, in probably 150 years, it's going to be gone, right? I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. But they have ones that were from the late 1700s, early 1800s, and they're still good. So, okay. So that's where I'm at. Okay. And you see, fairly even. I'm happy with that. That's how this looks. Now I will be going this way. Okay, so I'll be going lengthways. If you want to minimize all this stuff, you can cut some of this away and then like just do like this. And I might do that. I might just cut some of this down here. And same on this side here, just to lessen the bulk. Okay, you can do that, whatever it is. So after I'm done this, I am going to, I've got dishes to do, and then I'm going to work on calico chicken. Yes. But yesterday I did work on treasure hunt because it was my day to work on treasure hunt. So I did a little bit of fill in over here, and I worked over here some more. And no, I have not found my threads. You know what? After this is all said and done, I'll come across them. If I stop looking for them, I'll find them. Okay, everybody. I hope this helped. Please let me know what you think of this tutorial. And would you be doing this? Lacing? Mounting? You wouldn't believe how much money you save. Because if you can mount it, then you can go and buy a frame at the thrift store. You can buy a frame at a garage sale. You can go to Walmart and buy a new frame. You can do whatever it is. Okay. And yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I may just do like this. I could put a piece of fabric on the back here to cover this. Okay. I don't have any pink fabric right now, but I will see about getting some. And then that will cover this on the back. Okay. And then I may just put it like a, in one of those plate holder type things like that. I may do that. I may put it in a frame at some point. I don't know. But that's all there is to it. And I am one for easy and simple. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Jonah, who's up in the cat condo, and Ruthie, who is going around. I hope this video is the right way. I cannot do anything about how YouTube has set it up, how the live video records. A lot of people are having problems. So I'm sure that YouTube is they're going to be getting a lot of complaints. And so I'm sure they're going to do something to fix that. So Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. Okay, everybody, I hope to see you again tomorrow. Remember, on Sunday, there is a live. Hopefully, it'll load. We'll see. We'll see. And as you can tell, I'm feeling better. Yes, I do have a little bit of a headache, but it's at about a 2. So easily manageable, I would say between a 1 and a 2. So not like it was earlier. No, no. All right, everybody, have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Toodle-oodles, everybody!